Hello again. Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hope you're having a nice evening. Tonight we're going to look at one of my favorite things to go through, and that is scrappy 1964 Kennedy half dollars. And it just so happens that I had the luck of encountering someone on one of my Facebook groups who was selling part of their estate. So I took advantage, bought a little bit of it. I picked up this one full $10 roll of Kennedy halves, and we're going to go ahead and look through them. Specifically, the seller said that these were tarnished. They came out of an album. So what she did was she took them out of an album and put them in a tube. Okay. She figured it'd just be easier to sell as silver. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the specimens that she had and, see what we got. Hopefully it's something nice. So the first coin here has some modeled, it's kind of like spotty toning on there. And in this case, it's dark enough that we can just call it tarnish. And this one's a D, 64D. These are all 90% silver. But it's in pretty good shape. Aside, I would say it's a low-end BU, probably a Mint State 61, 62. I'm not expecting a whole heck of a lot as far as the grade department. Now, this one has a really nice, attractive russet brown toning. I'm sure it's from the album. But this one looks like it's a low-end BU, maybe an AU 58-ish. It's kind of hard to say. It might have spent some time out in circulation. But this is an attractive piece as well. The toning gives it the originality of the time period that it had spent in captivity. All right, so that's a 64D. Here's another one with some pretty attractive edge tone with some color. You got some of the yellows and golds and then some russet brown. There's the reverse. This one is also a Denver Mint coin. So I picked up this particular group for $120, which is right on par with the price of silver today. So there's another 64. There you go. And this one is a D also. They all have that kind of spotty toning. This is an East Coast batch. So the humidity will play a role in giving it its color. Now this is an attractive example here. So you have the gold toning throughout. You got some of the pink and red around the edge, which gives it a really nice look to it, especially when the light hits it just so. The reverse is blast white. So, that was either an end toner or possibly it was an album piece and the back was just well preserved on there. But that is a fantastic example. And this one's a Philly. All right. Ooh, this one's crusty, as they would say. Look at that. Right over here, it's a little bit too dark for my taste. It's right there at that point of terminal. But even original toned examples that aren't, artificial, sell for a decent premium. Like I could go and sell this for $10 because of the color, regardless of how dark it is. The darker it gets. Now look at this one. This one looks like it might have been dipped, and it was really black at one point. Yeah. Look at the reverse because the edge of the eagle and the olive branch and arrows have all that dark toning. I think the whole coin, see the edge. The whole coin was probably black at one point. So, anyways, that's that one there. Here's another one with some original tone on there. Looks like album-esque. There you go. It's really nice to uncover and come across a truly original batch. Usually people are so quick to either do a quick dip with these, you know, like yeah, silver dip, jewelry polish or something like that, and really do a lot of harm to them. I love originality of coins. I know I've been ever since I did my video a week or two back on the EZS dipping. I've been getting a little bit of less than stellar feedback on it. People I think were under the impression that I was a chronic dipper of coins, and I am not. I like to preserve the look and the original color of a coin. Now check out the reverse of that, because I know it sells for a lot more money when it has the original tone on there, and that plays a huge role in desirability in the secondhand market or the secondary market. But this is a really pretty reverse on this one. Look at that. It's got all sorts of color, lots of luster. All right, here is another one. This one's a little bit more muted. A little bit of color right here. But the reverse, haha, check that out. Woo! Man. I see a little bit of red in there. Red to go along with the russet brown and gold. Jeez. What a flamethrower that one is. All right, here's another one that has a nice, really attractive edge tone to it. Sweet. I like that one. All right. Here's another one right here. This one I would say is AU, and the reason why I say that is if you look on Kennedy's cheek right here, you see that gray. That is actually wear right on the highest spots of the coin. So, oh, check that out though. It's got some nice, what I like to call airbrush toning on there, because it's all, you know, spotty. It's kind of attractive. I like it. There's another one here too. This one looks like it might be a high AU. This one's a Denver. Here's another example. This one probably has the lightest tone out of all of them, from what I could see. It's a little bit on there. Not much to write home to mom about. Here's one here with some spotted darker toning throughout. Probably my least favorite type of toning. But anyways, it's certainly pretty as far as the brilliancy. See, this one here looks really AU. You can see the gray on the cheek there, which indicates wear. In spite of the toning, that's one I typically don't covet that much because of that extra wear. Here's a pretty one. It's some dark original toning. The edge is nice and dark, which indicates an older album. But that one's pretty too. All right, two more, ladies and gents. Here's another one. You can't go wrong with 64 Kennedys. Probably one of the biggest bargains out there in terms of, well, you know, I wouldn't say biggest bargains, because silver, whether it's Kennedys, Franklins, or Walking Liberties in low grade, you know, still sell for the same. But if you're looking for something BU with originality, you can't really go wrong with 64s because they're plentiful. People held on to them because they were the first year of the Kennedy design. Okay, largely in part of his assassination. You know, it's a commemorative type first year coin in 90% silver. So there you go. That's the final one. That one is a Denver Mint. So I want to thank everyone for joining in as I reveal through some of the most recent purchases in silver and currency. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to Blue Ridge Silverhand, you can do so with that little red button below. You'll gain access to all of the newest content as they're made available. And we love talking about coins, currency, precious metals, you name it. I've been doing it for a number of years now, and I hope you guys enjoy it enough to stay along. So I want to thank everyone, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Take care.